Yeah, what sport, though, has 10 pins and one big ball? You know what sport has 10 pins?
Bowling.
Bowling,
Okay.
yes. And unlike last year, this year the Texas Longhorns are going bowling. It's a familiar spot against one of Sark's familiar foes. We'll talk about it next. Plus, highlights from Deshaun Watson's return to Houston. His thoughts on being back in H-Town. That's after the break. Hey, what's happening, everyone? I'm Tyler Feldman. It's official. For the fifth time since 2012, Texas football will be played in the Alamo Bowl. This time around, the Horns will be taking on Washington 8 p.m. on Thursday, December 29th. It's basically the Sark Bowl. His old team versus his new team.
This is a heck of a matchup. University of Washington. Obviously, I've got a little bit of history there, but it's a great program, great history, great tradition. Coach DeBoer has done a fantastic job of getting that program to where they are and winning six straight games. So all in all, we're excited. We know it's going to be a heck of a challenge.
Heck of a challenge. All right, as for the college football playoff, here's your Final Four. Fourth-ranked Ohio State will battle number 1 Georgia in the Peach Bowl, while third-ranked TCU will face number 2 Michigan in the Fiesta Bowl. Both those games on New Year's Eve, with the championship game set for January 9. As for the Orange Bowl, it'll be Clemson taking on Tennessee. The Tigers, your ACC champs, after beating UNC 39-10 on Saturday night. The big story, Westlake's own Cade Klubnik. He came in off the bench, and all he did was shine. 20 of 24, 309 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, game MVP. And according to head coach Dabo Swinney, the former Shap will be the guy moving forward at Clemson. That is some pretty awesome news. NFL Week 13, Deshaun Watson making his first start in 700 days back in Houston, leading the Browns against the Texans. Some fans cheering, others booing. His family sporting those number 4 jerseys. Watson, nothing special. He completes 12 of 22 passes, no touchdowns, gets picked off once. The Browns benefit from the Texans being a terrible football team. Houston falls 27-14.
I mean, they're supposed to boo. You know, I'm a Cleveland Brown now, and we on the road, so they're supposed to boo. Houston is still part of me. It's part of my legacy. I got drafted here. We went through a lot of ups and downs with this organization.
Moving on to college volleyball, where on Wednesday, Asia O'Neal said she and the rest of her top-seeded Longhorns needed to throw the first punch and step on other people's necks. Now, thankfully, no necks were literally stepped on, but figuratively, yeah, the Longhorns got the job done. On Thursday, they swept Fairleigh Dickinson in the opening round. Then on Friday, they needed just 3 sets to take care of future SEC foe Georgia in the second round. In doing so, the Horns are heading to the Sweet 16 for a 17th consecutive season. That's the longest active streak in the country.
This program is so special, and I mean, we all work super hard to be able to be in this position, so to get here for another year in a row is super awesome.
Legacy, you know, I think we came into this program to do great things, and so it's really cool to continue on that tradition and to get there again. It's definitely always a challenge, but it's really exciting to make it to the Sweet 16 again.
Minnesota, Ohio State, and Marquette in the Austin Regional. It'll be the Longhorns and the Marquette Eagles on December 8th. That's Thursday inside the Greg. Meanwhile, down the road at the Moody Center, the Texas men's basketball team is continuing its red-hot start to the season. The number 2 team in the country taking down 7th-ranked Creighton Thursday night. They're now 6-0 on the young season and don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon.
Obviously, you know, things grow with time, and, you know, this is year 2, and our relationship has done nothing but gotten stronger, not only with Coach, with, you know, the rest of the guys that came back and the new guys as well, and, you know, just developing those relationships and that trust is definitely translating on the court.
Next up for Texas, the Jimmy V Classic Tuesday night in the Big Apple. It'll be the Horns and Illinois inside Madison Square Garden. The Texas women's basketball team trying to get back to 500 today, hosting Southern inside the Mood. Big game for 2 of Vic Schaefer's newest players. Shaylee Gonzalez gave high 22 points. Sonia Morris, a little pick in the pocket there. She had 20 points as the Longhorns handled business at home, 92-43. They're back home next Sunday against Alabama State. So a big win for the Texas ladies. The Texas men 6-0. Boy, just an exciting time. Basketball season certainly heating up. The Moody Center, the place to be during this winter.
Exciting times.
Yep.
Tyler, thank you.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. I'm Tyler Feldman. Thanks for staying up late with us. What's better than America's team playing on Sunday night? Not a lot. Dak Prescott and the 8-3 Cowboys hosting Matt Ryan and the 4-win Colts. First quarter, Colts up 3-0. Third down for the Cowboys. Dak over the middle. CeeDee Lamb looks to be taken down. But hey, let's take another look. Lamb somehow stays off the turf. What a play. 20-yard touchdown at 7-3 Dallas. Early second quarter, Indy up 10-7. Tony Pollard, that's his 9th touchdown of the season. It's 14-10 Cowboys. Dallas outscores Indy 33-0 in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, I was facing their defense and special teams in fantasy. Not great. Not great, guys. Cowboys win their third straight, 54-19.